so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. And again, open up our ports, both sea and land. Let every indigenous people have access. Remove all those hindrances you are putting in the establishment and in business and in resources. Let every state be able to cultivate what they have and use it to develop their state. You don't just walk up and you begin to play all those your janjaweed games and you think you can win us. We are far ahead of you. There's no language you use for Biafra today that we have not had. There is no blackmail you bring today that we have not seen. There's no amount of deceit you are going to bring that we have not seen. We have seen it all. And that is why sometimes when they are talking, we look at them and we'll be laughing. I thank you for our new Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is doing a great job, responding when he has to respond, moving forward without looking back, without getting distracted. May Chukwu continue to guide him and protect him. We must be focused. We must continue to be focused, consistently pursuing what we're pursuing. Remember what Mazi Nandekano said. Mazi Nandekano said, consistency is the key. There are so many words that Mazi Nandekano has spoken to us that if we can put them into practice, we have no need to worry. There are certain of his videos that we play, certain videos of Mazi Nandekano. When you play it, it will be giving you an answer of what is happening today. That is why most of the time I urge people, take out some time to listen to the messages of Mazi Nandekano, his past broadcast. Take out some time, even if it is 10 minutes in a day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Anytime you have an opportunity, listen to the messages of Mazi Nandekano, at least for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Anyone you can lay your hand upon, you must learn something new. Because his words are a pistol. They are new every morning. I thank Chukwu Abiyama, who has brought us this far. And he gave us a spokesperson, the new Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is standing gidigba, unshaken, hitting every closed doors. Every closed doors, he's busting them open. And some saboteurs are not happy about that. Enemies of Biafra are not happy about that. Some are just ignorantly jealous about him. So are just ignorantly envious about him. You don't have to envy him. You don't have to envy him. Only thing you owe him is to give him a support. He is fighting for you. It must not be me. It must not be you. It must be one person chosen by Chukwu Abiyama. You that is busy envying and jealousy Mazi Simon Ekpa. Why don't you focus on your own area of specialization? There might be where you have your own call. There might be area where Chukwu Abiyama has given your own assignment. Focus on that, your own call. Pursue it. And I bet you will be known by that. Every one of us must not be in the head, in the struggle. Mazi Simon Ekpa, when he joined the struggle, he didn't come from the top. He came from the grassroots and he joined just as a broadcaster. The way I'm broadcasting now is how he was broadcasting. Speaking just the way I'm speaking, with all his qualification, with all his stance and with all his connections. He started from the grassroots. And gradually, Chukwu Abiyama placed him where he placed him today. And he carried out that, he took up that responsibility. And when you look at him and what he's doing, you can see that he's equal to the task. So many things that he's doing today, so many keys and doors that are open. These people that are castigating him, attacking them, give them 1,000,000 years. They cannot make the step that he has made in months. People that are fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa, castigating him, give them the opportunity that you gave to Mazi Simon Ekpa today. Give them that position. They cannot make the move. The move that Mazi Simon Ekpa have made in months, they can't make it in years. They will not. Why don't you look at the area where you are best and better and continue to do it? There are some of us who are very good in sharing messages as I'm preaching. I know some of my followers here who cannot come here without sharing the program. Any place they see my program, they must share it. And people have known them that any place they see a broadcast of Biafran broadcaster, autopiloted broadcaster sending a message, they must share it. That is a job they are doing. That is a job. There are so many of us who are on this broadcasting without anybody inviting us, without looking for any title. We just push that message, that thing we know that is the right thing. After listening to our spokesperson and the new Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile, Master Simon, when we listen to him, we see reason in what he's saying. We carry that message and we preach it without anybody instructing us, without expecting any reward or praise or thanks from anybody. There are so many other people who are sponsoring the ESM, supporting the ESM fundraising. In every fundraising, they will make contribution, even if it is $1, they will make. That is the area where they are blessed. Every fundraising, they are there. Even if it is $1 they have, they contribute. That is something they are doing. There are some that are very good in evangelism. They are on the ground. They cannot meet you and finish discussion with you without mentioning Biafra. And through them, many people begin to see reason why they should support Biafra. All these are areas of specializations. Today, there are people on the ground who are preaching the exodus of our businessmen from other regions back to Biafra land. Some people have taken it as a responsibility. That is their call. Focus on area that you are being called and do it very well. Don't be envious of another person. That is an Igbo adage. When you see somebody who is greater than you, you will know. That is why in Igbo name, you answer Igbo name Mwakibie. There's an Igbo name that is called Mwakibie. That name is strong. When you hear such name, you know that when you know somebody who knows better than you on certain area, who is greater than you, why don't you focus and pursue your own talent? Focus on your own area of specialization, that area that you're good at. Focus on that and don't be a distraction to others. Do that which you know you are good at. Don't mind the blackmail and propaganda. Don't focus on hatred and dehumanizing people and all that. No. Be focused. Share love in whatever you're doing. The area that you cannot be able to do, let it go. Don't allow anyone to force you into something. And those of us that are listeners, be a very good listener. It is not everybody you listen to. Not every message you listen to. There are some messages you don't give your time to. There are some messages you don't give your ear to. When you see them, you just walk away and move out. You don't share them. You don't listen to them. There are some people that even a mere seeing their picture in a video, you don't need to open it. You walk away. You don't waste your time and energy for them. We have come in a stage of restoration. That is where we are. But unfortunately, some of us are still in agitation. I have been saying it. Some of us are still in agitation. But I tell you, today, the Biafran struggle is on restoration. It's no longer on agitation. This is our journey of Biafra and going home. We are in restoration stage. But if you are one of those who think, if you're not those who cannot be able to cope up with the speed, if you're one of those who cannot understand the fact that we are in restoration, there's no problem. Go ahead with your agitation. Continue agitating. Just keep on continuing agitating, but don't distract those who are in restoration. Don't be envious about them. Don't focus on them. Don't call them names. They are doing their own part. They are moving according to their strength. It has become clear today that autopiloted IPOB under the Biafran government in exile and the Prime Minister, Master Simon, we are in the restoration stage. We are in the state of restoration. restoration, many doors are going to be kicked open. And Chukwu, in his grace, is opening doors. So if you cannot handle it, just sit back and watch. We have said that Biafra is going to come in 2023. And we continue to say that. We continue to confess it. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you have in your head. Our own desire and pursuit is to make sure that Biafra comes in 2023. And that is why we are moving with the speed we are moving. Hitting every door we can hit to bust it open. That is why we are doing that. So for those of you who feel that you will agitate forever, keep on agitating, but keep us away from your mouth. Keep the name of our Prime Minister away from your mouth. Keep autopiloted IPAB away from your mouth. Just focus on the real enemy. Speak about what Biafran people are facing. Speak about the tragedy that we are facing. Speak about the people we are losing in Biafra land. Speak about the dehumanization, the intimidation, the destruction of our land by the political elites. Speak about them. Speak about the false promises they have made to Biafran people. Speak about the forceful governance in Biafran land. Speak about the way they are preaching hate against the Biafran people. Speak about all the wrong things they are doing against the Biafran people. Speak about them. Those are the things you are supposed to be doing. Since you feel you can be agitated, continue to agitate about. There are so many topics to talk about. Why do you have to make the auto-piloted IPOB your topic at all times? Why do you have to make the new Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, as your topic? Who told you that people will not watch you if you talk about other relevant things? You can make other content. If you don't have a content, write me privately. I will give you a topic to talk about, and people will watch you. If you have fallen short of topics, if you no longer know what to talk about, write me privately. I bet you I am going to give you a topic, and I bet you when you speak on that topic, people will watch you. There are so many things to talk about. Is it not the contraption? Contraption called Nigeria is full of problem and wahala everywhere. Everything about Nigeria is trouble. Everything about Nigeria is a topic. Every day you open their conventional media, just spend a minute and listen to the conventional media and the problem. You see a topic to talk about. Go to the social media. By the time you scroll down 1, 2, 3, you see a topic to discuss about. So why must you leave all that? The only topic you feel you can create is using Mazi America to create content. That's a waste of time and energy. And at the same time, destroying yourself. And it is much more painful for those who claim to be fighting for Biafra. You say you are a Biafra. You are fighting for Biafra. And yet, your own brother who is now ready to move ahead and give you that Biafra, all you know is to distract him, call him names, and begin to distract yourself. You know. Time has come that every one of us must wake up. Don't get distracted with the deceitful apologists that you are seeing. You know, anytime you see your enemy trying to reconcile with you unnecessarily, you have to be very careful. Anytime you wake up, your enemy all of a sudden change and begin to reconcile with you, be careful. Be very, very, very careful. Something's about to happen. Be very careful. So for you to wake up and see somebody like late Muhammad Buhari, that they are using his name. For you to hear that somebody like late Muhammad is apologizing. Unbelievable. You have to know that something is coming. If you are following events, starting from Biafran Civil War to date, if you're following events and you hear that somebody like Muhammad Buhari is making an apology, you must have to prepare for the worst. You have to rise up and prepare for the worst. This is the truth and the bitter truth. We must not be deceived. We must remain focused on the targets. We must continue to focus on the real thing. Don't allow anybody to distract you or deceive you. Do not allow it. If not that what we are fighting for and talking for is something that concerns me, my family, my generation to come, I won't be talking online. But I tell you, Biafra journey is my journey. It is my journey. It is about me. I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm doing it for myself. I want you also to see it in that way, that whatever you do for Biafra today, you are doing it for yourself. If you do good, you do yourself. If you do bad, you do yourself. So don't think that when you are distracting the movement of Biafra, that you are distracting Mazi Samarepa. You are not. You are distracting yourself. When you are blackmailing Mazi Samarepa, you are actually blackmailing yourself. When you are calling him name, you are actually calling yourself name. Whatever you are doing against Mazi, you are doing against yourself. If sincerely and truly you are a Biafra, today it has become very clear that the only man that speaks for Biafra, that people respond and pay attention, is Mazi Samarepa. Go and check their media. Whatever Mazi Samarepa says, they respond. And when they want to speak about the opinion of the Biafra people, it is the opinion of Mazi Samarepa. He is our mouthpiece. He is the only person today that writes and they pay attention. On their conventional media, they pay attention. Who again? Who again can respond responsively to this very entity called Nigeria, apart from Mazi Samarepa? He has been doing that. That was the job Mazi Nandekano has been doing. You know that when Mazi Nandekano is with us, Mazi Nandekano respond to every single thing they do in that contraction, whatever they do from their presidency and Abuja, and they pay attention to Mazi Nandekano. That is why when Mazi Nandekano speak, they are afraid. That is why they came together and they kidnapped him. They went to Kenya and break all the international protocol, kidnapped Mazi Nandekano and brought him to the Zoological Republic, kept him under solitary confinement up till date, because he was speaking the truth, because they are afraid of what he can do. But with this, they can't stop. Their blackmail and propaganda can do anything. Their evil agenda cannot change anything. No matter how they try. No matter their evil plan, they cannot succeed. Sorry for that distraction. So sorry for that distraction. So we must continue to pay attention to what we are doing. We must continue to do the needful. Don't get distracted. Don't be carried away. Do not be carried away. Don't fight a battle that is not necessary. Don't fight against yourself and think you are fighting against someone else. Do not fight against yourself thinking you are fighting against someone else. If you are a Biafran and you genuinely want freedom, you don't have any reason to be fighting Mazi Samarepa, the new Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile. You don't have any reason to fight him. In fact, you have to stand with him and support him. And I pray that every one of us will wake up. I appreciate everyone who has joined me on this very broadcast today. Any place you are joining from, I say, may Chukwu carry my guide and protect you and secure you. Thank you so much for connecting on this very program. May Chukwu carry my guide and protect you if you're watching from Biafra land, if you're watching from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, from Russia, from Asia. Wherever you are joining me from, I say, may Chukwu carry the guide and protect you. No evil shall befall you. No plans of the enemy will happen. No matter how they try to distract us, we will continue to remain focused, and I bet you we shall overcome. Every power that is raising their plans and evil against us, Chukwu will overcome all of them. Whatever you are doing for the community of Biafra, continue to do it. Continue to fight on. I pray that Chukwu will guide and protect all the Biafran people, all the Oduduwan people, all the Middle Belt, and everyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom. We shall all be protected. May Chukwu guide and protect our media warriors. May Chukwu guide and protect the Umuada. guard and protect the ESL, the Biafran Liberation Army, the BNL, everyone that is fighting for Biafra, genuinely. The Umuada, may Chukwu Kagame guard and protect every one of us. May Chukwu Kagame guard and protect our spokesperson and Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Master Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Kagame continue to guard and protect him, secure him, give him more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to stand firm until we get victory. May Chukwu guard and protect our Supreme Amazing Nandekan, protect him, secure him, and heal him of every infirmity. May Chukwu continue to be his strength. May Chukwu continue to inspire him, continue to give him more revelations, and keep him strong until he meets us very, very soon. I appreciate every one of you who has listened to this broadcast. We are going to have another major broadcast with all the media warriors and one of our member of Biafran Government in Exile very soon. Please try to connect to that very program. It is going to be taking place, I think it's 3 p.m. Biafra time or so. So please, wherever you are, try to key in into that very program and join. I'm going to share it when the program starts so that you can be able to join. Thank you so much for joining wherever you're coming from. And remember, see you again. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.